In my personal opinion, I think the biggest fall they actually had for Square is when they dropped SquareSoft. Not because they brought on Final Fantasy all the bravest, and because not just because of that, but because they decided to go with the fans and say Aerith instead of Ares or what area, or just letting it be that you can name your characters for Final Fantasy VII when they got a remake. In fact, the biggest fall they actually made was even doing the remake in the period because I mean, it was all promising and looking to be good until they started doing that, and then because everybody bitched and moaned because, oh my God, let's not name her Ares because of the Greeks and stuff because that's what they believed. It was the god of war and all that. That's my biggest thing about it. Honest to God, I think that's what happened. Because I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that between that and losing the ability. Or taking it out, one of the biggest things that made Final Fantasy was the airship. Wouldn't say the boat so much because the boats were not always there. I mean, they had a lot of games that started out with a boat before you got a ship to kind of travel around with. Um, well, there are ships and stuff in games, but I mean, like literally your own boat to travel anywhere. Of course, there were still a lot of places you couldn't go to unless you got the airship, and that was one of the major things, especially because you wanted to go around the world with. And then there was chocobos. Of course, chocobos are still a thing, so but that's not even anything. One of the major things that made this whole entire franchise, which I guarantee you probably won't see that in a remake. you know, you get the idea of having your own chocobo. Um, you know, or have it, and have it do, especially what the airship can't do. Because, I mean, the airship originally couldn't do a lot of things anyway, but then there was a lot of things it could do. Like, for example, it can't time travel. It just can't, unless certain conditions are met. Um, you know, it was never a thing that came from outer space or anything like that, but, you know, and I tell you, I mean, one of the things it cannot do, I forget what else it can't do, but it's just lots of things it can't do that a chocobo can. I mean, they made it so that airships don't land in force. Some games they did have that in, but not all. Anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett Catcher here, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy VII. In the last episode, I don't remember. All this trash, can't we do anything with it? All this belongs to the shop owner. I mean, to the owner of the weapon shop. He keeps picking things up and saving them here. Oh, you mean the owner who even has the tank in the shop? But no matter how you look at it, it's just trash. Exactly. I guess one's own trash is someone's treasure. So yeah, if you do this, it doesn't really matter. It just So I'm not sure. You might have gotten something different, but I've never really talked to him. Where it made a difference of that. But let's see. Have I talked to this guy yet? I don't think I have. Oh, what should I do? Should I just buy it? Well, yeah, so, see, the thing is, I have to admit that even I thought that it kind of sucked. I really did. I mean, I give or take that I did kind of enjoy the game. I mean, it wasn't that terrible, but it was terrible enough. I get Cat's great. This one's a little big, huh? So the thing is, you know, Please come in. Here's a free pharmacy coupon if you enter now. Okay. We can take care of that any moment. Right now, what we're looking for is this. It's a little too early to start eating. Come back in a bit. There's something about this pot that what you don't understand is without spoiling the game because it's not really going to spoil it for you. You can't never get what's in it. It doesn't matter how many times you come back here, you'll never get that. We're closed now. Okay. So there's also something about that shop that we'll be coming back to. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I intend to get all this done. But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't think it was the biggest flop ever to do with that. Don't push Halligan. Okay. Didn't realize there was a guy there. Welcome. Please take your time. So this place is very important. Don't ask me why. All market. I wonder if it says anything if you go in here. Boutique. Okay. So I never really check all the places. So, but this right here, you can't tell, is a material shop. Some places don't even have a name on it, but you'll know. Yeah, see, material store. Some of the items you get here are exclusive there, but they're like not where you can't get them later on. But that's a little bit later on. I wouldn't want to wait that long to get it. Just depends on what it is. So that's item store right here. I don't know if it ever gets fixed, but I believe I have gone in there one time that I could actually use it and do what I needed to. Now, let's just go on up here. It's always a good idea to know your surroundings, get to know the game. Even though a lot of the information really doesn't help to get to know the game, it's just an optional areas that you won't get a chance to do later, depending on what happens. All right, 1, 2, 3, squats are all in the rhythm. I'm doing my best, bro. How's this? Yeah, yeah, you can't talk to those guys in there. So either way, there's something about this chick. Oh dear, I've gained weight again. That absolutely makes no sense, but you'll see what I mean. Join the club. Try it with us. Yeah. And that's another thing that's not going to spoil the game. You'll never wind up joining the club. There's no, it doesn't happen. You can come in there, you can do what the game asks you to do, but that's about it. Otherwise, it doesn't mean a blasted thing. Like, gee, how come I should be doing this and that? So anyway, let's see what this guy has to say. Okay. So I'm gonna get a bunch of these or something later. Metal knuckle. You didn't think about it, but I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to spoil it right now. Salt gun. I'm gonna go ahead and get, since I have a lot of money. I don't hardly use this ability. I'll tell you that right now. So, nah, we don't need that. We got like plenty of those. But those, you never. Some games they allow it, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is just yet. I'm gonna go with 10 for now. Yeah. You don't need 99 of them. I mean, you could like buy a whole bunch of them just as kind of if you need to stock up to make sales or whatever. It starts. Well, or get them to drop somehow or another. But either way, now this guy over here is he doesn't have anything for you. You want something? I don't want to hear any complaints about things, how things look. Okay, I won't complain. It's crazy to think it looks like it's blocked off, but I guess there's another way to get in and out. I don't know. Don't look at me. I mean, the way they completely designed it, it's pretty freaking awesome. I like this original version. Although I won't like, in fact, I never do like the events coming up a little bit later, but that's then. But it's fine. I'd rather play this than the remake. I would rather do that in do that. So I'm gonna also put a save state here. Yeah. Okay, just in case this bypasses, because sometimes you can do that where you can bypass things. Whew, times are bad. Okay, never mind then. Okay, might be a glitch. And then, oh, oh, really? I like how like a lot of the sprites look the same. And then, okay, so, and if you try to go up to the counter here, it won't do you no good. But I'm gonna get this guy right here. Yes, if you want to order, do it at the counter. Yeah, that's funny. You can stand there all day long and they won't let you order. So it's just not, you know. It's like a karaoke or something. I think you're supposed to be able to interact with this, but I guess it's not happening. So either way, let's look at what this guy has to say. Hey, could you do something for me? Someone's been in there all day and they're not coming out. I can't hold it anymore. So yeah, this is very important. Hey, someone's in here. Don't look. Not even messing on you. I'm too hyper and okay. So that's about it. Something else. What you don't have to do at all. I don't really think it really affects the game ultimately. However you do this thing that's coming up, it's pretty silly. I really don't like it in a way, but in another I don't mind. You know. Look at that. It says Aberrals, I think. I don't know. I think that's an S. I'm not sure. Someone has said that it's supposed to say that, but then again, you can hardly tell. It looks like a. I know it looks like an L, a B, E, and an R. Okay, like Aber. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, but okay. So, what we want to do ultimately is go over here. Okay. And you can check all you want to. I hear there's nothing to get. Believe me, I tried many times, and I could have sworn there was a few times I found some things when I ran through there, but I couldn't. And it doesn't matter what you choose. This is the mention of Don Canary, the most powerful man in the whole market. Look, the Don's nothing to me, so don't let me get you around here again. Hey, and you got another one, a cute one with you. Hey, this looks like the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. I'll tell Tifa about you. No, you can't. Why? You do know what kind of place this is, don't you? What am I supposed to do? You want to go in with me? Well, being a man, that'll be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. But I just can't let you go in alone. Oh, man. What are you talking about? First, we need to find out if Tipa's alright. What's so funny, Mary Sue? Gainsborough. Cloud, why don't you dress up like a girl? There's only one way. Oh, this is that. Here it goes. The madness begins. What? Just wait, I've got a cute friend I want to bring. Mary Sue, I can't. You are worried about Tipa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry. A friend house sounds pretty good to me. That'll make the Don happy, too. Who knows? Maybe I can... Oh, God, what a creep. Hey, boy, you got a good-looking heifer there. Take her to the Don's place. The Omega Mint. Why the hell would I want to do that? Anyway, so I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, later. So yeah, I'm here talking to the guy again. This is just what happens real quick. Just want to show that before I do that. So this is what happened. It just says blah 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 blah. Oh well. You see that fan up there? I didn't even notice it. Anyway, until then, later.